Man's got to know his limitations.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the pain and suffering
Countdown
of my solo journey as I solo queue all the way to Recluse. Hopefully I can get this done. The reason I wanted to try this was basically because I'd been watching a few other YouTubers accomplish the feat at high levels of comp, and I was just curious to see if I could develop my own skill set, especially with the changes that are coming in the upcoming Shadow Keep, the changes that are coming to comp, and the way that you can achieve these pinnacle weapons and everything. And I just wanted to see if I could get this done before those changes took place, so that I could feel that I truly earned a Recluse pinnacle weapon. So stay tuned, see what we do, see what happens throughout this series. Hopefully I can pull this off before the changes happen, before the next reset, which is coming up well, actually before Shadow Keep drops, which is October 1st, I believe, right? October 1st. And we'll see what happens. So there's going to be a lot of pain. There's going to be a lot of poor gameplay on my part, I think, as I just get warmed up into this, because I'm not really a comp player, so to speak. I generally play a lot of PvE. I do some Crucible here and there, some Iron Banner, but I just really wanted to get this challenge done because I'm an achievement whore. I'll admit it right off the bat. I really want to get a lot of these achievements knocked off, and this is just on my bucket list of things to do. For the average game player, I guess you could call me. I'm not a big YouTuber by any means. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just your average Joe out here trying to get some stuff done, and I figured why not me, and hopefully you guys will stick around and watch the journey.
Defend those charges or fight to the bitter end.
Like I said, this is going to be a mini series where I do these sorts of things, where I try to get achievements such as the pinnacle weapons like the Recluse. If everything goes well, I'll be doing more of these, where I can do other achievements, where I can also show you guys how to do certain aspects of the game as best that I know how to do it. I'm sure you guys, will be able to tell me how to do it by just watching this. We can share ideas. We can have some laughs together. You can definitely cry together, because sometimes this is just, so painful when you're in comp and you're trying your best and you're stuck with either a short team, which seems to happen to me a lot. Either when I play Crucible or any kind of comp match, I wind up on a team that's got, 3 people against 4, and it's, next to impossible, to win against this, especially when you're coming against, 2 and 3 stacks, sometimes 4 stacks. Then you stand no chance, and it stinks because you wind up, being penalized, for the game, which I think Bungie should definitely at least try to address or fix, where if you wind up with a team where someone quits out, or you go into the match and you're undermanned, so to speak, that there's some sort of way to backfill that automatically in the playlist, because it's absolutely ridiculous that you should suffer because they won't backfill. And that's, I think, one of the more frustrating things that I've come across while playing comp and other matches in Destiny. And just the sheer amount of people alone that just either don't play the objective, or they just kind of stand around and they don't play at all, and you don't know why they even got into comp. It's like you loaded into comp purposefully, and then you just sit there and do nothing, and now your teammates are essentially down a person, trying to make up for your lack of participation. Don't know why, don't know how, but there's got to be some way to address that as well. So right now it's just me getting warmed up. It's going to take quite a few matches for me to get warmed up and get the ball rolling in comp here, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to get outplayed quite a bit in the beginning of this series here. Hopefully, I think that that I'll grow as I go, and just get a little bit better after I get a few games under my belt, get warmed up. I mean, because I don't do this on a regular basis. I'm not a full-time streamer or YouTuber or anything like that. I've got, you know, a couple of regular jobs that I do. You know, I've got adult stuff that I've got to take care of. So that's why I do this. And hopefully this is, you know, like I said, for the average person that it's got limited time to play and can squeeze in a few matches here or there. You can see that you can achieve certain things in the game without having to be, you know, or feeling intimidated because you don't get to play, you know, your favorite game every single day, like some of these bigger YouTubers do. So, I mean, I know your pain. I know the effort it takes. I know how frustrating it can be. You know, how discouraged people can get. But, you know, keep your head up. You can get it done. You don't have to use, you know, the pinnacle weapons, the meta weapons, in order to do everything like you watch a lot of these people do. Everybody's got the pinnacle weapon. Everybody's got, you know, a 1K. Everyone's got, you know, God rolls on every single weapon they have. And then they just mow people down. And they want to act like it's no big deal. And so you can do it too. Yeah, of course you can. You know, but they make it look easy because they've already got the pinnacle weapons. You know, it doesn't seem to me like they show you the journey to get those pinnacle weapons and what they go through to get those pinnacle weapons. What they do is show you the matches after they've received them. For the most part. Not everybody, but for the most part. And I think a lot of people get dissuaded by seeing these things. And, you know, it's just they think it's like a matter of the haves and the have-nots. You know, as a good friend of mine told me once, you know, it's those who have and those who have not. And me personally, I took this on as a challenge because I wanted to see if I could do it. You know, I wanted to see where I stood in the world of Destiny 2. You know, if I could pull off certain things, and I believe that I can, and I believe that you can. I believe that we all can if we just put our minds to it. You got to be positive about it. You got to be positive even in the face of what seems like daunting circumstances, and just fight through it. You know, whether you get on a good team, whether you get carried a couple of times, you know, there are games that you just can't do anything with anybody, and your team can pick you up if you just participate, maybe make some call outs, you know, maybe, you know, try to play smart. Not just run out there and get killed all the time because you're frustrated because you can't do something, you know, for your own personal highlight reel, you know. But, you know, think of the team first, do what's best for the team. And if you can't get these kills against whoever you're going against, you know, run around, you know, with your teammates, you know, try to back them up, try to team shoot, you know, try to play the objective, play smart, use your head, you know when to get a few shots in on somebody, know when to back up, you know, let your more experienced or better teammates take over and finish off or clean up, you know, a couple of these enemies that have to be cleaned up. If you can't, you know, handle your 1v1s or 1v2s, that sort of thing. And that's not a thing to knock on your pride. It's just something that, you know, you should accept as part of the whole journey to get where you want to go. Because what you want in the end is that pinnacle weapon or that particular triumph or achievement that you're looking to get. Because everybody comes in here with an agenda, you know, and you don't know what someone else's agenda is, especially if you're solo queuing, because you have no idea what people are in here trying to do. You know, so you're trying to figure out what you're trying to do, as well as decipher what 3 other people are trying to do, because we're all blueberries to each other for the most part, unless you get thrown in, you know, with a 3-stack or a 2-stack, that sort of thing.
Diffuse it.
I mean, so the gameplay you see in the background obviously is me, you know, trying to do the best as I can. I'm not, like I said, I'm just trying to hold down what I can hold down when I can hold it down. And I'm trying to be as smart as I can. And obviously right there I just got smoked. You know, I thought the guy in front of me was able to take him out and I was just going to defuse. Obviously that did not happen. So I'm sitting on my butt. But, you know, we had a teammate luckily that picked us up. Got the charge diffused, and here we go. So I'm just gonna leave you with the rest of this this gameplay here for the rest of the video, and hopefully, like I said, you can like, share, and subscribe. You know, feel free to comment. You know, like I said, I don't make any aspirations that I'm some sort of super player by any means or anything like that. You know, like I said, just an average guy trying to get stuff done, trying to have fun and enjoy the game, And because of my enjoyment of this game, I'm trying to bring that to you.
One opponent remains.
So hopefully you find this again enjoyable.
Charge
Take
set.
care of yourselves.
Now hold the line.
And come along for the ride.
Good. The Cabal makes such wonderful toys. Hold the line. Defend those charges. One opponent standing. All enemies down. Good. You have match point. Set a charge and win. Your charge is set. Let them come. One opponent standing. All opponents down. Powerful finish. Well fought. We need guardians with your passion on the front lines. Countdown. Here they come. Defend the charges or eliminate all opponents. It's all up to you now. Destroy them. Enemy charge is set. Defuse it before it blows. All teammates down. Fight another. You're on offense. Set the charges or destroy the enemy team. One opponent standing. Yes! Enemy team neutralized. Defend the charges and defeat your opponents. It's all up to you now. Destroy them. Your team has been neutralized. Set the charges and protect them with your life. Charge set. Now to battle. One enemy left. All opponents defeated. I love it. Defend those charges. The hour is yours. One foe remains. All opponents defeated. I love it! Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters. One minute left. You're attacking. Let's see it. Can't fight if you're all down. One more. Hold the line. Defend those charges. Charge set. Defuse it now. No one left to fight in your place. So fight. One One enemy left. 2 for 1. Detonate the charges, and this round is yours. One opponent standing. They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha! Match point. They're wavering. Topple them. One opponent standing. All opponents down. A powerful finish. Well fought. We need Guardians with your passion on the front lines.